Good morning, students. Welcome to Bindu Dadwal Chemistry Lessons. Today we'll be doing classification of organic compounds, functional groups, homologous series, and introduction to nomenclature of organic compounds. So, to make the naming of organic compounds systematic, the organic compounds have been classified into different types. Two main types are open chain or acyclic compounds and closed chain or cyclic compounds. Open chain or acyclic compounds are further classified into straight chain compounds, where the compounds are made up of simple straight chains, whereas in case of branched chain compounds, some branches are present along with the chain. For example, ethane is a straight chain compound, propane is a straight chain compound, propene is a straight chain compound. There is no branch or substituent attached to it. On the other hand, in a chain of 3 carbons, methyl group is present as a branch. So such compounds are called branched chain compounds. This will be called 2-methyl propene. Similarly, this is called 2-methyl propene. This compound will be called, because there are 5 carbons, so 1, 2, 3 methyl pent 1 ine. So these are examples of branched chain compounds. The closed chain or cyclic compounds also can be classified into homocyclic and heterocyclic compounds. Homocyclic compounds are cyclic compounds containing same atom, that is carbon atom. So such compounds with same carbon atoms, these can be further divided into 2 classes, alicyclic and aromatic. Alicyclic compounds contain ring of 3 or more carbon atoms and resemble aliphatic compounds, cyclopropane. This is cyclobutane. This compound is called cyclopentane, and this one is called cyclohexane. If there's a double bond, then the suffix ane will be replaced by ene, so this will be called cyclopropene. This compound of 4 carbons will be called cyclobutene. This will be called cyclopentene and cyclohexene. In aromatic compounds, the ring is such that it contains alternate single and double bonds and contains at least one benzene ring. A benzene ring consists of a hexagonal molecule of 6 carbon atoms containing alternate single and double bonds. This is benzene. A methyl group attached to benzene will be called toluene. OH group attached to benzene will be called phenol. CHO group will be attached to benzene will be called benzaldehyde. This will be called aniline. NH2 attached to benzene will be called aniline. A compound containing 2 benzene rings fused together will be called bicyclic compound, and with 3 rings fused together will be called tricyclic. This one is called naphthalene. Of 3 rings fused together is called anthracene. If heterocyclic compounds will contain, apart from carbon atoms, some heteroatoms like nitrogen, oxygen, sulfur, etc. For example, this compound consisting of 5 atoms, 4 carbons and 1 nitrogen, alternate double and single bond, is called pyrrole. This one is called furan. With sulfur it is called thiophene. All these are heterocyclic compounds. And this one is called pyridine. So this is how organic compounds can be classified. Consider a normal hydrocarbon, CH3, CH3. If we replace one of the H of this ethane molecule with a group such that, for example, OH, such that the properties or functions of the compound are changed, then the group so attached is called functional group. So OH is a functional group. Similarly, if NH2 replaces H of ethane, then NH2 group acts as a functional group, changing the properties of ethane. Such groups which change the functions of the hydrocarbon by replacing hydrogen, these are called functional group. For example, if OH is the functional group, then the family is called alcohol. For example, if we replace 1H of methane with OH, it is called methanol or methyl alcohol. If CHO group is unattached, then the family is called aldehyde. And example can be CH3CHO acetaldehyde. COOH group is attached, then the family is called carboxylic acid. A compound containing COOH group as functional group is called carboxylic acid. For example, CH3COOH will be called acetic acid. Similarly, if the group is NH2, then the family will be called amine, and the example can be CH3NH2. This is methyl amine. If there is alkyl group on either side of carbon double bond oxygen, then the family is ketone. For example, CH3CO, CH3 is called acetone. And if two alkyl groups are attached on either side of oxygen, then the family is called ether. If the two groups are methyl, then it is called dimethyl ether. A compound containing carbon and hydrogen only is called a hydrocarbon. But if hydrogen is replaced by some functional group, and a series of such compounds can be formed which obey the same general formula, in which the members present have same functional group, same chemical properties, and two successive members in a particular series differ in molecular formula by CH2 group, then such a series of compounds is called homologous series. By studying homologous series, the study of organic compounds becomes easier and systematic. For example, alcohols is a homologous series, all members obeying the same general formula CnH2n plus 1 OH, where N can be 1, 2, 3, 4 respectively. If N is 1, then the formula will be C1H3OH. This is CH3OH. This is called methanol or methyl alcohol. When N is 2, it is ethyl alcohol. When N is 3, it is propyl alcohol, and N4 will yield the compound butyl alcohol or butanol. Nomenclature of organic compounds. We can have two systems of nomenclature. Trivial or common system, that the name of the compound was based on the source from which that compound was obtained, because urea could be isolated from urine of animals, so the compound called urea. Similarly, methyl alcohol was called wood spirit in common system because this compound could be obtained by the destructive distillation of wood. And formic acid was from red ants, which were called formicus. So the acid obtained from them, HCOOH, was called formic acid. But these days, the system which is more in prevalence and more organized system is called IUPAC system. So that's all in today's video. Tomorrow we'll be talking about the different IUPAC, different systems of nomenclature and how to name different compounds. That's all in today's video. Thank you. Have a nice day.